Right, this is my first react to any Slipknot on this channel. I'm a big fan of Slipknot, but at the same time I really didn't know where to start with some of their old stuff or some of their newer things, but I thought, I was playing this in my car the other day and honestly I thought the intro to this song is like the past 3 years, I think, for most people, like with Corona and all sorts. That I'll just play it and get on with it, but it's pretty bang on with, I reckon, everyone's past couple of years. And then again, this song's like 20 years old. Wait, actually no, this might be the third album, it might be a bit not as old as that, but just before I get proper to the song, but that intro is honestly just, I reckon, how most people have felt, and like, especially with, I'd say, most politics. Obviously it's not the same in all countries, but the way that, obviously, like I said, with Corona, like the test subjects bit could have been very, I don't think a lot of places, probably America and probably UK, did, like, I think it went on a bit too long. If they had just actually sorted it out early doors, or given it more, treated it more seriously, it would have been dealt with a lot quicker, like it was with Australia and places like that. But let's get into the actual song. And obviously the first 3 albums, I guess the first album's a bit different with the sound because it's a lot more, at least the vocals and stuff, are a lot more screaming, but the Slipknot sound, I think, is very much the first 3 albums. When I was growing up, at least, people hear Slipknot and go, oh, they're a really heavy band. It's like, they still do have some heavy bangers, but not as much as I think the older stuff was. Like, I think one of my, underrated songs, I'll probably react to this if people do like the more underrated tracks. Don't Get Close is honestly such a good song by Slipknot if you've not heard it. I fight for the unconventional. You're right, and it's unconditional. I can only be as real as I can. The disadvantage is I never knew the plan. This isn't just a way to be a martyr. I can't walk alone any longer. I fight for the ones who can't fight. And if I lose, at least I tried. We are the new diabolic. We are the bitter bucolic. If I have to give my life, you can have it. I know. Also, the sort of whole song and the sort of the name of the song is also to do with how, I think it was Crane, the clown. I think he described it as when he was at gigs and stuff, he just saw the crowd as sort of how maggots look when it's just that sort of wave of, like, how it wriggles and stuff. But yeah, I think that's why it's called Pulse of the Maggots. We are the pulse of the maggots! I won't be the inconsequential. I won't be the wasted potential. I can make it as severe as I can, until you realize you'll never take a stand. Also, I don't think Slipknot get rated or people give them credit for this sort of stuff, but there's a lot of inspirational, quite meaningful lyrics in a lot of their songs. Old school and sort of the newer stuff. Definitely the newer stuff has some powerful sort of quotes, lyrics. It isn't just a one-sided version. We deal with a manic subversion. I won't let the truth be perverted, and I won't leave another victim deserted. We are the new diabolic. We are the bitter bucolic. like to listen to a lot, especially with metal and stuff. Like you just can tell by the song that certain songs would be just so good to hear live, and like songs that have this sort of it goes quite slower, and then you can just feel the build. Honestly, like all of that is just inspirational stuff, just with how it's all put together. And like honestly, like it's a good thing with a lot of the older albums. Like honestly, it's just banger after banger. The album that's got Blisters Exist as well, which is another really good. If I have to give my life, you can have it. We are the pulse of the Maggots. That was Pulse of the Maggots, Slipknot. I think it's the third album. Let's have a quick check. Subliminal Verses. Is it our third album? I thought they haven't got mixed up. I thought All Hope Is Gone the fourth album. Not 100% sure. But yeah, good song. Underrated a bit.